Nigga, by you saying that, I know you finna say some fly shit. Cause it's different. Cause you been living in this world. For you to make that statement, I already know where you're going. I know you finna say some fly shit. Cause anything that's crazy, that's a compliment to me. Remember, I'll tell you that. Family call me crazy. Nigga, you come by me thinking different. I'm on my path. Call me crazy, that's a compliment. Cause I know you used to hearing bullshit. If you used to hearing bullshit all the time, you hear something else, nigga, you gonna call it crazy.
That makes sense.
Everything's feeling like corporate. What we talking about when you just regular feelings.
That's right.
And stuff. Life about feelings.
Life is about
Life
feelings.
about feelings and the other part about feelings.
That's right, and that's how you able to. That's how you can distinguish the mind from the reality. Because if the mind was not separate, how can when you go to sleep you go somewhere else? Because the mind got to be something totally separate. The mind is totally separate from this reality. It exists on its own plane.
Oh yeah, everybody should know that. Cause when they do a CAT scan, they see the brain, they don't see the mind.
There you go.
You can't see the mind.
And so you got to understand that the mind is something different. And I don't think a lot of people really realize that.
Cause by the slogan they use, you got a brain on you. They let you know right there. They don't know. They don't never say you got a mind, don't got a brain on you.
Just give you some higher level thinking on this shit. The mind is, because the mind is not a physical place, and because the mind exists in a entirely different place than where you exist, that the body exists, it's on a different plane. On this different plane, there got to be other beings, other minds. Because the mind exists in a realm that is unknown to you. Could it be minds that exist on that realm that you can't see? Now, if you got a mind and it's in a different place, it's separate from you. Just because your mind has a body does not mean that other minds don't have bodies.
Which means
they just bodies you can't see.
Which means
there could be more people
I get what
around you that you don't see than what you see.
They just don't have a body to.
They just don't have a body. And so where am I going with this? Or when the Bible say you wrestle not with flesh and blood, what are you wrestling with? You wrestling with minds. You wrestling with minds. Some
they just
mind,
don't have a form with it.
Some mind, that's right. Some minds have a form, the person you talking to, and some minds don't.
Meaning that who the people that could be out here without a mind? Just to give an example of what might be.
Let's go to who can be out here to have a body, or they have a mind with no body.
That's what I was talking about.
Well, nigga didn't say that then.
What did I say?
The opposite. Who could be out here with a body with no mind?
Oh, well, that was I meant a mind with no body.
And that's what I was telling people. That's what the movie Body Snatchers came from. Because Body Snatchers was not snatching the body. It was snatching the mind.
And he can't, that's why you couldn't see him.
That's
right.
right.
No body.
Because he ain't had no body.
He was just a mind.
It was just a mind. And now that mind control your body.
See that? Nigga, we were different people. Pretty much the talks that we had can lead to schizophrenic. Like we talked the other day. I mean, for real, man, you get crazy to make you start looking at everybody in the world like, what the whole minds out here, nigga.
But it ain't the people that you see.
That shit can lead.
That's the deep shit, though. It ain't the people that you see. It's the motherfuckers you don't see.
And you thinking they doing it to you.
They're right. That go back to the shit you were saying earlier. It's the motherfucker that you don't see that thought of a good plan that made your good plan really the bad plan. It was the motherfuckers you don't see.
The unseen mind.
The unseen mind. They had the good idea for their benefit and not yours.
Yeah.
But they gave you a good idea, but your good idea is really their bad idea. Well, I can't say it's they bad idea. It's really they good idea, but they good idea, they gave you a good idea that was to your demise and to their benefit. So that made it a good idea for them.
I got you, boy. Why do? It had to be a middleman. How I put it? I feel you. It had to be a middleman to make the disruptions.
Okay,
meaning what make the make the game go. It had to be a middle something meaning the mind with nobody to make the game go. Do I think the outthink a motherfucker? Just the outthink a motherfucker had to be something there. I got you now.
I'm trying to follow you
it's
too.
Cause it's always a middle. Damn, that was deep.
What the middle at? Come on.
The middle is the mind with nobody. The mind with nobody is the motherfucker that playing the part where you trying to scheme and outsmart the motherfucker. By you, I'm a one up. Like, okay, the bad idea. Let me get him with that bad idea. He might do me like this to get me like that, or I might do that to get his ass. But it had to be something incorporating that shit to make the motherfuckers go against each other.
Okay, so
that mind so deep, it had to be something that make y'all go back and forth to try and one up each other.
I'm gonna say this, and you tell me if this is what you talking about. So you got, it's like when they used to show you them commercials. Check. The commercial showed you God on one shoulder, or the angel on one shoulder, and the devil on the other, and you was in the middle. So really, what you saying is that it's the two minds that's battling over the one body. That's the motherfucker in the middle, the body.
That's even deep.
And who are the two minds? Well, the one that's the angel, that's you. The one that's the devil, that's the other mind.
But what I really saying,
what you really saying?
That mind without the body is the controller. He controlling everything to make y'all go back and forth.
The mind is the body can also be the devil.
The body can be the devil. But we were just concentrating on the mind with nobody. The thing that can't be seen.
Well, that is a mind with nobody.
The what?
The devil.
Yeah.
And the motherfucker.
Yeah.
That is the mind. That's a mind with nobody.
Cause it always got to be. People just think you just going back and forth for no reason.
No, it's always.
But I'm saying most people they ain't think about the part of the mind with nobody. It's a being too. It's something there in the midst too, without being seen.
Without being seen.
The cause that.
The cause the conflict.
I be damn. What? That deep. But I'm trying to get it. It's always something that causes something, but people be like, might look at it like they'll use excuses. Excuses make you not see the shit. Excuses.
And see, why is there such thing as choices? Because there's a mind there's a mind there with nobody.
There it is.
And it exists with you at the same time. Everywhere you go, there's another motherfucker with you. And the motherfucker that's with you is the mind with nobody. So therefore, when it come down to making a choice, you always it's up for grabs until you decide what you gonna do. Now, who decide what you gonna do? Is it the real you, or is it the other mind with nobody?
What I'm talking about, them excuses be everybody come up with excuse like, nigga, we don't, the way you grew up, reason we ain't, like this, put it away, I'm opposite from my family. We gonna say, damn, it's always an excuse. It's always something else why we blocking. Oh, nigga, we raised the same, how, why you think a certain way? Well, it had to be You got in them streets and got it. Why I couldn't be that middle motherfucker with no damn body? Be the reason for shit. But our excuses what make us not see that. I'm here with you, nigga. Our excuses make us not see that.
I feel you.
Excuses. Y'all always looking at something else for what it really is. Just something there that ain't seen.
Something
It
there.
ain't no physical something. It's without words.
Yeah. It's something there. It's just not seen.
Damn, man, that deep. Yeah, that deep there now. Yeah, that deep there. I mean, a lot of, boy, that deep. But that coming up with something that, I don't know how I put that, but that's discovering something ain't nobody gonna get. I mean, how you gonna get something if it ain't been nothing for you to get until your mind elevated there for you to recognize nothing? Who gonna recognize nothing?
I know it.
You feel me? They gonna come up with everyday life stuff and have excuse for it.
Right.
Who gonna recognize nothing?
I know it.
We just did. You did, and you got me on.
Oh yeah. And I'm trying to get them on it to be able to recognize nothing.
That did. Because it had to be something that caused the corruption besides physical shit. Just take your mind there. Could it be something besides physical shit that made this happen? That made us go against each other? That deep. That deep, though.
Yeah, it's hard to recognize nothing.
The boy. Nigga, shit. A lot of people gonna go to their grave without figuring that one out. A nigga, please. Hey, how you gonna recognize nothing, nigga? That never come to nobody.
Well, I'm trying to get them to see it.
That never came to my mind.
Yeah,
You wanna do?
I'm trying to get motherfucker to see it now.
Damn.
That's
Nothing causing havoc.
Causing havoc.
Nothing but it's something.
That's right. The no thing.
And if you can't see it, you gonna come up with other shit.
That's right.
That caused the problem.
That's right. There's a mind that exists outside of yours, and everybody that you see, it's a mind. The seeing the no thing, the nothing. How you gonna see nothing? You can't see it with your physical eyes. You gotta see it with a spiritual one. That's the only way you can recognize nothing.
Yeah. That's the only way.
You got to go to the same plane nothing exists on. You got to get on the same playing field.
Damn. That's when you really getting up there.
Hell yeah.
Like how they ask who came first, God and Jesus.
All that
shit
shit
came from nothing. But you on that plane.
That's right. You got to get on that playing field. You in the game when you can recognize the nothing. Cause that's where everything exists there. And that's hard for people to comprehend. But everything exists in the nothing place.
That's why when you a little fetus and you come out, you don't remember shit.
That's right.
You was in that nothing place.
You was in that nothing place.
So everybody start from the nothing.
That's where you come from.
And then when you come out, when you be able to see shit and tell about it, nigga, you ain't there no more.
You ain't there no more. And so you got to get back to that nothing.
But I'm talking about the master of the shit and get the rewards from the shit.
So you finna get rewarded now.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's just all them that did the evil shit to do it. They getting fucked up.
Yeah.
They getting fucked up right now because shit changing.
We doing our low key.
No, we the up and coming.
Yeah.
But you gonna have to do it right. Because if you doing it like they were doing it,
like
they finna kill you. They finna kill you.
So the judgment time.
That's what time we in. See, people take the Bible, but they don't know how to incorporate it into real life, into the real world. They think it's some shit over there. No, you gotta incorporate this shit into the real world.
Look at shit that's so bad and shit so good to make it real. The way you can do it here.
And they were trying to tell you that, well, okay, heaven gonna be on earth. Well, if heaven gonna be on earth, if that's what's in the end of the book, then where the fuck are you trying to go? If heaven gonna be on earth, you got to take the level of knowledge to a point where you got to be like, well,
it's a process here for you to get to the highest level here.
That's right. Like, how is that possible?
Another thing, what people do, man, they look at good and bad. Okay, they different. This good or bad, but you don't look at it deep enough of good or bad. That's why motherfuckers can't comprehend it can happen here. So they think good and bad so far away, but it's so equal.
Yeah, it's very much equal.
Did you hear me? They say they think it is bad. Okay, good and bad so far away, but nigga, if you thought it was so far away to the last part of far away, then you know it can happen here. Cause you looking at good is so way up there and bad so way down there. The heaven and hell. You ain't looking at it that far as apart. You looking at good right here and bad right here instead of good way up there and bad way down here. If you look at it that way, you know it can happen here.
You're right.
The gap.
They
ain't looking at the gap far away enough.
They gotta close the gap. Cause you've been taught that there's a gap. And it ain't no gap. It's right here. Everything happens right here. And that's why I'm trying to tell people about the mind. Because if you can understand the level of which the mind is on and realize that it's in a separate reality of its own.
Like we talking about a while ago.
You know what I'm saying? It's in a separate reality of its own. Then you can see how heaven and hell can exist right here at the same time. It's the level of knowledge it's the level of knowledge of being aware of what's not there, what you can't physically see.